Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Joel, that's Leia, and this is A Stable Life. As you guys can see, all the horses are in, and if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of 23 horses enjoying their breakfast. All the horses are in, which is great. I'm just waiting for Samson to finish his feed, and then I'll give him his first dose for his medicine. For today, the plan is to get a lot of construction done on our new hay feeder. Don't necessarily know how far we'll go, but the good news is that my mom will be with us for the day. So it'll be my mom and I working together, which is nice, brings me back. We also have a truckload of large square bales that are arriving this afternoon, so we'll have to get those unloaded. And that also means that the quad and my tractor are getting kicked out of their home. Better for the hay to stay dry than for my tractor and the quad to stay dry. We do plan on building a shelter that will hold hay and my tractor. And then this will just be the home for the large square bales we're using in the barn and the four-wheeler. But as with everything, that costs money, and we have to do one project at a time. So that's the gist of what's happening today. So let's see how the horses are doing. Hey, Swade. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. You're licking my fingers. Hey, Champ. Hey, Champ. Oh, he's sleepy, this old guy, huh? Oh, he's sleepy, this old guy. Well, guys, it looks like Samson is done with his grain, so let's get him his medicine. All right, first batch, here we go. Right, Sam? One slobbery hand later, we have the medicine administered. He's getting better with it too, so that's good. 20 minutes puts us at 9:55, and we can give him his next batch of medicine, and then we're pretty much ready for turnout, and we can get started on construction, which is good stuff. While I'm waiting for the horses to finish eating, figured might as well put our hose reel in next to our pressure washer. Now, the reason why we're doing that is this is the hose reel that goes out in the riding arena. Putting it in here so that in the winter, when all the horses are being kept in, instead of having to bucket water to every single stall, which is what we've always done, we'll just run water to the hose reel and run a hose to all the stalls, fill all the buckets up. I wanted to get that ready before we really start getting into the full swing of winter. Now I know where I'm putting the board on the other side of the wall. Found a slightly shorter scrap piece of wood. We'll use this one. Come with me, I'll take you in the other stall. Before we go, I'm gonna need still think that just looks so good. I know, I know. You're like, what? Joel, you haven't finished that stall yet? I know, I know. Don't worry though, it will happen. It will happen. It's gonna. The other stall is actually ready for a horse though, so if anyone's interested, we have stalls available. And yes, I'm using an impact gun for this. It works. That is part of the wall now. Okay, there we go. Now the hose reel has a spot. That's exciting. So that'll be where that's at for the winter. And then in the summer, it'll move out into the lower arena. So this will be used in the summer for cleaning horses and in the winter for giving them water. And I don't even need to run a water line to it. We can just switch the water lines based on what's needed. And no, I am not worried about it falling on anything down here. First off, these containers are sealed. And secondly, the only water that will be dripping from this hose, which is way over here. There will be no water dripping from here or here. I need to clean this off. Put a new seal on that. So guys, this is how things look. I mean, doesn't it look great? I'm pretty excited. Gavin and my mom did some work back here on this side of the wall, getting things set up for the back wall. Today, we're gonna be working on getting the 2x4s across the top, cutting the posts flush so that the roof is ready for the sheet metal. If Mom and I have the energy and ability and time, getting the walls put in for the feeder, making this available for use, meaning that that is the last time those horses will be using that feeder. Speaking of, look at them. They're just chowing down on that, aren't they? Going through it quick. So let's get started working. Okay, so we have these two boards on the outside done on this side. We have our boards out here on the outside done and our boards over here done. So that is the perimeter. Now we're gonna be going up, fastening all of these to the top plate, because right now they're just gravity has them there. So we're gonna be fastening all of these to the top plate, and then we can start running our 2x4s across the top. Welcome to the top of the roof. I'll tell you what, it's kind of challenging to film when you're working and it's just you and your mom. And your mom, of course, went through a surgery, so, you know, she's basically telling me everything that I gotta do. Currently, working on toenailing all of these boards to the top plate. It's going well. My mom is driving the tractor, which is what I am standing on. We figured, nice, mentally remember where that screw went. Figured this would be easier than running a ladder, going up, doing one, going back down, going up, doing one, going back down. Here, I'll turn you guys so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. So these 2x4s support the roof by adding cross bracing. Just throw a couple down that way. Looks pretty good up here, don't it? Hey guys, you still up there recording? That's good. Alrighty guys, well, my battery died, but as you can see, we're making some progress. Actually, quite a lot has happened since the battery died. The hay farmer showed up and we got that unloaded. I was thinking that the camera was with me on the tractor, but it wasn't. I had left it down here. So I didn't get any footage of us unloading hay. I know, Duke. I'm so sorry. I'm hoping to show you guys how good the hay looks, because it looks great. But we're gonna try finishing this roof today, at least getting all those crossboards on. We'll go till we're in the dark. As for where Mom is, she's no longer gonna be driving the tractor for us because it is 3:30, which means she's feeding horses. Oh, the donkey's playing over there. I completely offered for her to help me down here, and we'd work until it was dark, and the stable has lights, so I'd feed horses once it was dark. But Mom said that she was getting cold and that she feels more helpful feeding horses. So she's gonna take care of the horses while I'm working up here. We're still working as a team, even though we're not together. Okay, so you guys are now up on the roof with me. You are on the old roof. So I'm gonna get to work zipping. I think the camera angle is wide enough that we should be able to cover everything here. Not that graceful. I have absolutely zero balance. Who's this little guy? He's my friend. Okay, I'm thinking time lapse? Yeah, let's do that. Well, there you go, guys. A completed look at the top of the new roof. This is now completely ready for sheet metal to go on. It's gonna come up here a little bit and overlap over top of this, or sorry, I should say underneath, because the water's gonna run this way. And then the water will go all the way down and off. This is looking pretty good. Let's show you how things look from the ground. Although while I'm up here, I figured I might as well give you guys a little bit of a view. It's a pretty great view. Also, Mom finished feeding horses, so she's down there, and Dad has showed up. So you see there's Dad. He had to sadly work overtime today, so instead of working here, he had to work at his other job. We know he would have preferred to be here, and we missed him, but yep. Sometimes you got to do those things. Here, Pops, give him a view down there for me. Woohoo! View from below. I'm gonna go for a little walk. Yeah, it's looking good. That's looking good. There we go.
Nice little parking spot for the tractor too. Just got to be careful he doesn't turn this into a tractor shed for himself. It's starting to get dark out too. Let's go check on the boys. Hey guys, who we got down here? George, Roni, Jack, William, Rebel. Hey Rebel. You're the cast out. He's the cast out. Right? Right? Little herd dynamic here. So you can tell who's scared. It's Champ. Champ is petrified right now. Roni is herd boss. He's just keeping an eye on things. And Rebel is bottom of the totem pole, which is why he is not eating, because he's not allowed in the group. So when these guys get done eating a little bit and one of them leaves, Rebel will come in and he'll eat, because they're not going to eat all night. All right, back up to the family.
Is that good?
Just a hair too short.
If you have that much, I got no much.
No.
Here, I got an idea, guys. Hold on a second.
What if you put it on an angle? Ow! You didn't even warn me. She just drops it on me.
All right, Mom. Come over here and hold this end up, please.
It got too heavy for it, didn't it?
Boom!
Let's do that again.
All right, Mom.
Now you got it. That's fine.
Well, there's just enough daylight, and he's already managed to make his way up to the top of the pile. Each of these bales are 3 feet by 3 feet by 7. So he's 3, 6, 9, 12 feet high.
Top of the mountain. King of the hill.
How sturdy is it?
Pretty sturdy.
It's literally just a block of hay. So this is all of the hay just that's being fed inside the horse stable. None of this is going to be planned to be fed out in the big field. And I got to tell you guys, I am tempted to just throw a tarp over this and then boom. And the hay came out really good. This is really good quality hay. We're really happy with the hay we get from our hay farmer. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't,
don't forget to hit that like button.
And subscribe.
And as always, we'll see you in the next one.